Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name again is Alona Forche. I am a retired community health nurse and a lactation consultant. I have my baby here. I have this baby for almost 6 years. I'm gonna teach you today on how to latch a baby. Why? Because most of the common problem that I have encountered in our breastfeeding clinic when I was a lactation consultant in public health is latching. Why? Because latching is the most important movement in breastfeeding. If you cannot do a perfect latch, then you're gonna have trouble breastfeeding. So today, I am going to teach you on how to properly latch a baby and to get that perfect latch. So sit back, relax, and I want you to please don't forget to subscribe and click in the notification button so that you're gonna be following me on how I can perform this journey with breastfeeding, teaching, pregnancy, and everything about education. Okay, so first of all, latching. Before you even latch your baby, you need to assess yourself first. Prepare yourself and how you're gonna do that. Make sure you're comfortable. Because if you're not comfortable, if you don't have a good chair, if you don't have a good couch, if you don't have a comfortable pillow, you cannot latch properly. Second, assess your baby. Take note of what your baby's condition is. Is your baby premature, meaning a small baby? Is your baby has any head injury during birth? Is your baby is a lazy baby or a hyper baby? That can also affect the latch. So another thing that you have to assess is the weight of your baby. Is your baby big? If your baby is small, is your arm long enough to hold your baby? So these are the factors that can affect how you latch. And the number one thing that would really affect latching is how you are feeling. If you are tired, sleepy, in pain, again, in pain, when you have cut down there, which I had, if you have C-section, if your back is still painful because of that epidural, then that could really affect how you latch. So it's not just the baby goes into your breast and latch. These are the factors that totally can affect how you latch a baby and how to get that perfect latch. And I'm gonna show you how. Okay, when you latch a baby, this is the biggest, the most mistakes that mom do when latching a baby. Now, my camera right now is too far away, but I'm gonna point it out to you. Now, I'm gonna show you. So this is my thumb. The biggest mistakes that mom would do is latch the baby directly into the nipple, which is my thumb. That's it. When you do that, you're gonna be in pain, your nipple gonna be pinched. So how you can do a deep latch? I want you to go, my latch should be right to the bottom of my thumb. That is a deep latch. Now, how you gonna know that the baby is properly latched? Now take note. I don't know if you can see this, but let's pretend I'm gonna hold my baby across cradle hold. So what I'm seeing, if you can see it, I want my baby's nose. Again, the baby's nose should not be touching your breast. Because if the nose is touching your breast, the latch is off. It's not a good latch. So if you are latching, I want the baby's nose to be away from my breast. And how I'm gonna do that? I'll use my finger, I swipe it. When I swipe it, did I touch my baby's nose? Nope. My finger slightly is not touching the baby's nose. So take note, a good latch, the nose should be away from the breast. Now, if the nose is touching the breast, there's a problem. And what's that problem? Probably the baby's leg is down here. So what you're going to do, you pull it up to fix that latch. Because note, if I pull the leg down, the baby's nose is touching my breast. But if I pull my baby's leg up, the nose is away from my breast. Now always, always remember, when you latch a baby, the nipple should be at the level of your baby's nose, but not touching, should be at the level. You know why? Because most mom latching would do this. You don't get a perfect latch with that. You need to bring the baby to you. Sit back and bring the baby to you so that the latch gonna be comfortable for you and for the baby. And take note, I want that mouth really wide open when you latch the baby. Because if that mouth is not wide open, then there's a tendency that the baby will just be around the nipple area, but not in the areola area. And when I mean areola area, ta-da! So this is the big booby. So I don't want the baby's mouth to be just in the nipple area. I want the baby's mouth to be right around here. And there is some cases that baby won't be able to do that around the areola. Babies who are preterm and babies who have weak muscle tone. So always, always remember to consider those factors before you latch so that you'll understand why you are struggling with latching. So again, when you latch, make sure you're comfortable, make sure the baby's comfortable, make sure to understand those factors why you are not getting this perfect latch. Now, later on in some of my videos, I'm gonna teach you on what's the best position on how to latch a baby. But for now, remember, when you latch a baby, making sure that the baby is not only latching to the tip of your nipple, like that, it should be right into the bottom of your tongue, which is a deeper latch, okay? So making sure that you latching the baby deeper so that your nipple will be intact. So much for that. Please subscribe and click on the notification button. I will do more teaching about latching, positioning, everything about breastfeeding and formula feeding. I will be discussing that in the future. So bye for now and see you in my next video.